Warning, this video may contain content which is disturbing to some viewers. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hey look, it's me again. This time I'm kind of ambiently something or other. I don't know, I don't have a smile on my face, but I guess these games have been pretty neat. Anyways, Monica's acting really weird, and I'm really concerned. I wonder if she really needs to continue to breathe, because this is the opposite of peaceful, and I really think that this is going a little bit weird with all of that. It's definitely not kawaii, and that's just adding ones onto there. That's making me very anxious, like a marshmallow. It's gonna whisper to me, and it's not very Doki Doki. It's infinite. Is it going to keep on going in an uncontrollable way? I don't know. This is a playground for the glitches, and I really don't want to be caught in this contamination. It's gonna be thrown into disarray for nobody's pleasure. It's definitely not heaven sent, and I don't think it's cute. It's definitely unrestrained, silly, and apparently we got to go to— Sayori? That's Sayori's face. Hi. Sayori was there, and then you snapped me out of that. Sayori was there. What? Why? I've been waiting for you. At the start of this day. When I didn't even walk to school. I just showed up here. Are you ready to continue reading? I brought my best tea today. Monica, I told you not to— Ugh. Is she really late again? Inconsiderate as always, as usual, Natsuki. Excuse me. Must you always interrupt my conversations with your incessant yelling? She's getting very dangerous, I think. I don't know. Natsuki's not in her right head, and Yuri's acting super hyperactive. What are you talking about? You say that like I do it on a regular basis or something. I just wasn't paying attention, okay? I'm sorry. Seriously, what's gotten into you lately? Me? Nothing. Is it really that bad? See, it is something. I'll get over it. It's not even anything noteworthy. I've just been feeling a little on edge lately. Anyway, we don't need to talk about it. Well, I just felt like I needed to bring it up. It's not like I really care or anything. Aw man, I'm the last one here again. Well, Moonin just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and still trying to make time for piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. It motivates me to work hard for the festival and, Right, I forgot. About that, Natsuki. We were all talking yesterday and, well, we decided we would like to support the festival as well. However, I understand how you feel about not wanting this club to change. I think we all kind of feel that way. So as long as we're all working together, this club will never become something we don't want. Also, if you help us out with the festival, then I'll buy you a new manga. Bribery? Really, Yuri? You're stooping to that level? Sorry, that last part was really funny. Look, I did some thinking about yesterday. I was a little more hostile than I meant to be, and I guess I really felt threatened or something. Probably because you don't really have a space to call your own, so this was the closest thing that you had. You know, that's kind of my inclination based on your dialogue. Or my assessment, not an inclination. But I know this is something we're doing together. Another new member wouldn't hurt as long as they're cool. And I guess another girl would be nice this time. I think we should invite Sayori back. What about you? But more importantly, I would hate to see the event suck just because I chose to back out. I'm a pro, you know. So I'm gonna help too, and we'll make sure it's done right. Thank goodness. Isn't that great, Monica? Monica? Ah. Yeah, that's wonderful. Did you pop back into existence? Because seriously, you disappearing is really worrying me. It wouldn't be the same without you, Natsuki. Definitely wouldn't! Like Sayori has disappeared, and I'm continuing to blame you. Anyway, Moonin, what do you want to do today? I was thinking we already have plans today. Ah. Is that so, Yuri? That's correct. Unan is already engaged in a novel that we're reading together. Aren't you glad I've already gotten him into literature, Monica? She says with a smile that's much too big. I suppose. I was just... Actually, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. You guys can do whatever you want. Yes. Thank you for understanding, Monica. Uh-huh. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Alright. Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. I feel like we had this conversation just yesterday. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she does the exact same line. Can you hold? Yes? Sure? Yes? Uh-huh. 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 It's the same lines. The same lines. Be right back. That's okay. You stay here. Won't take long. Hurries out. Leave you again. No, it's not like that this time. Filling up water patch. Misunderstanding. Uh-huh. Please, 10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Is something holding her up? I go look for her. And the sound changes. Nearest water fountain. And this is duplicating. This is your last chance to avoid disturbing imagery again, because apparently this is happening again. And I'm very weirded out. Yeah? This time it's not. Hi. How are you? Having almost bugged out? Wait, how did I... Sorry, I just had a really weird deja vu because your time travel powers are probably not working, or someone's time travel powers aren't really working. I don't know if it's you or Monica at this point, because twice this has happened when it's concerned you. This hasn't happened before or anything, right? It's happened before, yes. My head has been a little fuzzy lately. I hope it hasn't really been showing up or anything. I would hate for you to think I'm weird just after we started spending time together. I mean, everyone has a few unusual things about them, and the room is shaking. Please, why are you breaking this? But expressing those things so soon after meeting someone is usually seen as inappropriate or unlikable. At least that's what I've discovered. When I was a bit younger, I think I would come on really strongly and get a little too intense. It made people not want to be around me. So I started hating those things about myself. My obsession with certain hobbies, and the way I can't control myself when I get too excited about something. So I eventually stopped trying to talk to people. If nobody could ever like me for the things that matter most to me, then it's just easier if I close myself off. But recently something's been wrong. I don't know what it is, but every time we come to the club my heart starts to go crazy. Like it's going to rip out of my chest. So it overwhelms me with energy and emotions that I can't let out. It's been making me do weird things. I don't know why it's happening. Unan, is it just me or has Monica been acting a little off lately? It's not just you. It's not just you. She's always been a sweetheart ever since I joined the club, but recently I've been feeling something sharp whenever she's around. Uh-huh. I'm not crazy, right? You say, you're with your eyes turning to those crazy ones. Please tell me I'm not. I couldn't say anything before because she's always listening. But finally, we're alone. Can we just stay here for a while? Yeah? I just want to stay here. I feel like something's going weird here. Is Monica, like, managing Yuri? And trying to stop this from happening? Just the two of us. We can stay here until the club ends. And then we'll have the club room all to ourselves. Nobody to interfere with our reading time. As your eyes go a bit nutso. Nobody to make me feel like stabbing myself in the throat. Is that Monica? Is Monica causing that? That was a joke. Just a joke. Her face is going... Oh! I do like knives, though. Monica, please save me. It sounds strange, but you wouldn't understand if you've never seen how beautiful they can be. Monica, you're starting to come here. I have an idea. Why don't you come over to my house sometime? I can show you my collection. I've gotten them all from various artisans. I make sure to give them all their fair share of use. Monica, I would appreciate... I don't want them to get lonely or anything. That's a really weird way to say that. Also, Monica, you're slowly fading in, but I don't think you're getting here fast enough. Nobody deserves to be lonely. Nobody. You say, staring at me. And that's why I'm so happy you joined the literature club, Moonin. You're fading in the foreground, aren't you? Yeah. Now we don't need to be lonely anymore. Because we have each other. Every day. That's all we need. You know what? Let's quit the literature club. There's no need for us to be around Monica's slimy tongue anymore. Not to mention that other pathetic child. We can walk home together every day after school, and read together, eat together, sleep together. Doesn't that sound perfect? Monica, hurry up. It's everything we could ever want. Isn't that why you joined the club in the first place? No, I didn't, because this wasn't a thing for a dating sim for me. It's almost like it was fate. No, it's because I chose to. Fate that we would meet each other, and now we get to the happy ending that I've something wanted years for. Waited years for? Will you do that with me? Glitchiness. Hi, Monica. How are you? I think you've made it. Yeah. So something's weird's going on. Monica, what's going on? Don't say I didn't warn you, Moonin. I did nothing! I did nothing! I have had no choice this entire time. I have had no choice this entire time. And yet, you keep on putting me in this sort of situation. Come on. Natsuki, are you doing okay at least? This one's alright. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm okay with that. It's at least better than yes. Did I even write a poem today? I don't remember. I still can't really tell how much you actually care about writing, but either way, you're doing alright. Even though you're not really spending time with anyone but Yuri, because it's kind of Yuri's... Like, I haven't had an option to not. Like, I haven't had an option to not spend time with Yuri. Like, it's how this has turned out. And I have had no choice. It's gone on a straight linear path. I do not have a choice in this matter. So I'm very sorry. I would have hung out with you this loop, except the dice didn't frickin' matter. So you better keep working hard. Will do! Will do. I mean, I know I'm not president or vice president or anything, but that doesn't mean you can let me down, okay? So at least read mine, but just to be clear, this poem means a lot to me. Oh. I don't know how else to bring this up, but there's been something I've been worried about. Yuri has been acting kind of strange lately. You've only been here a few days, so you may not know what I mean. I know what you mean, but she's not normally like this. She's always been quiet and polite and attentive, things like that. Okay, this is really embarrassing, but I'm forcing myself to suck it up. The truth is, I'm really worried about her. But if I try talking to her, she'll just get mad at me again. I don't know what to do. Mad at me again. Does she remember? I don't know what to do. I think you're the only person that she'll listen to. I don't know why, but please try to do something. Maybe you convince her to talk to a therapist. I've always wanted to try being better friends with Yuri, and it really hurts me to see this happening. I know I'm going to hate myself later for admitting that, but right now I don't care. I just feel so helpless. So please see if you can do something to help. I don't want anything bad to happen to her. I'll make you cupcakes if I have to. Just please try to do something. As for Monica, I don't know why, but she's been really dismissive about this. It's like she just wants us to ignore it, so I'm mad at her right now, and that's why I'm coming to you about this. Don't let her know I wrote this. Just pretend like I give you a really good poem, okay? I'm counting on you. Thanks for reading. Yeah, Monica has been acting strange. At this point, she's just going, fuck it. Just let it ride. And I don't think it's going to turn out well. For any of us. I changed my mind. Ignore everything you just read. Her face has been effaced. There's no point in trying to do anything. It's Yuri's own fault that she's so unlikable. Can you hear me, Moonin? Yeah. If you would just spend more time with Monica, all these problems would go away. Yeah, Monica, I'm sure they would. But now you're just letting it ride and making it worse. Yuri and I are too messed up for someone as wonderful as you. Just think of Monica from now on. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Uh-huh. I don't like this. What happened? Finally. Did you even read it? Uh-huh. You're too nice to me, Moonin. Quite possibly. I've never met anyone as nice as you. I could die. Not really, but... Monica, what's going on? Are you just letting this ride? Until something happens? Because I have a feeling like that's what's going on. You're just letting this go on until something disastrous happens. Because I just don't know how to describe it. It's okay to be feeling this way, right? It's not bad, right? Yuri holds my poem to her chest. It's a bit creepy. It's a bit overly creepy. So please stop asking that, please. I'm going to take this home with me and keep it in my room. I hope that it makes you feel good when you think about me having it. I'll take good care of it. I am saying nothing. I'll even touch myself while reading it over and over. Whose writing is this? Is this Monica? Because this feels like this is Monica telling me something. I'll give myself paper cuts so your skin oil enters my bloodstream. This feels partially like her rewriting. What's going on? Who is rewriting this? You can have my poem too. Besides, after you read it, I know you're really going to want to keep it. Here, take it, I can't wait any longer. Hurry, read it. This isn't a poem anymore, this is... Okay, it looped. I was very scared of a jump scare. I can't read this. It's not legible. It's not legible, I can't read this. Also, the blood is not tied to the page. It's really freaking me out, man. Hi! You got a little too close for comfort, and your eyes are really real. Please stop. I wrote it for you. In case you couldn't tell, the poem is about chaos and jumbled, and there isn't any meaning at all because it's a freaking jumbled mess. More importantly, I've endowed it with my scent. See, aren't I the most thoughtful person in the club? I think I'm going to vomit. Yes or no? What the heck does this mean? What am I answering to? Is she going to vomit or not? What does this mean? What does this mean? What does any of this mean? I don't know. I'm really freaking out. How about no? No, because I don't like this world. Can you hear me? Yes, I can. Okay, everyone. What was that? Is that your laugh? I haven't heard her laugh. I haven't heard a noise from a peep from any of these people. I feel like this was you. This was you. This was you. Please stop. It's time to figure out the festival preparations. Let's hurry and get this over with. You're just letting this ride. Jeez, why is the mood so weird today? Because it is weird, Natsuki, and you're the only one who doesn't notice, because apparently Monika and Natsuki or Monika and Yuri are seemingly keeping it from you somehow by some sorcery. Did you not see the bloody paper that Yuri handed me? Also, who was laughing? It's probably Monika, because that is the same thing, that's a callback to earlier, right? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. Yeah, it's something terrible is, look, can we just get this done? Monika, you're just letting this ride. You're not trying to fix anything. You're just letting it go. I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Natsuki, I was thinking I want to make cupcakes. Yeah, that. Glad we're on the same page. Yuri, you can, well, it doesn't matter. Do whatever you want as long as you think it'll help. Monika, I'm not useless, you know? I know that. I already know what I'd like to do. We can't run a successful poetry event without having the right atmosphere for the occasion, so I'm going to make decorations and set up some nice mood lighting. There, see? That's a great idea. And that gives us all something to do. Yeah? What about Moonin? Moonin is going to help me. Wait, you? You have the easiest job, Monika. Sorry, but that's just how it is. Like hell it is. What are you trying to pull? I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already most suitable for one person, but my task is laborious enough to benefit from an extra pair of hands. Mine too. What, your cupcakes? Please. Like you would fucking know. All you care about now is dragging Moonin around with you and your stupid books. You and Monika. Hey, I didn't even do anything. Okay, then why not let Moonin decide who to help instead of abusing your power? I'm not abusing my power. Yes, you are, Monika. Just let Moonin make the choice, okay? Okay, fine. Fine. Jeez. Moonin, I know how fed up you are with these two by now. We can just... Natsuki, shut your fucking mouth and let him decide for himself. You shut your mouth. Jesus Christ. This is never going to end. Just make the choice, okay? Now you're abusing your powers. Stop. 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 Fine. Fine. I'll play your game. I rolled a 6. We can meet at your house this week. I'd actually be okay with that, because right now I'd actually prefer to meet with Natsuki, but you know, I promise it'll be fun. Is Sunday okay with you? Are you fucking kidding me? I'm sorry, Natsuki. I would if I could. This isn't fair at all. No, it isn't fair, because I didn't actually get a pick. It is fair, Natsuki. It's what he chose. No, it's not fair. Giving us all this work and then taking Moonin for yourself? What a shameful thing to do. Yuri didn't even give you any work. You decided it for yourself. You're being a little unreasonable here. I'm being unreasonable. Monica, I can't believe how delusional and self-important you are, pulling Moonin away from me every single time you're not included in something. Are you jealous? Crazy? Or maybe you just hate yourself so much that you take it out on others. Uh-huh. Yeah, Yuri. Uh-huh. What are you talking about? Miss Pot killing that I can't speak right now because I'm trying to talk too fast. Here's a suggestion. Have you considered killing yourself? Really? That's where we're going with this. It would be beneficial to your mental health. Yuri, you're scaring me a little. You're only scared a little, Natsuki. Only a little. You're made of stronger stuff than I am. Natsuki, let's just go. I don't think she wants us around right now. See, that wasn't very hard. All I want is to spend a little time with him. Is that so much to ask? Yuri follows Monica and Natsuki to the door. Hey, Moonin, Yuri is really something, isn't she? Monica giggles as Yuri pushes her out the door. Finally. Yeah, that's Yuri talking. That was Yuri's laugh. I'm wearing headphones, so this is even more creepy because it actually sounds like she's right by my head. It's actually very creepy. Like I'm getting goosebumps. It's great. This is really all I wanted, to have you, all by myself. I really want to go over to Sunday right now. Moonin, there's no need to spend the weekend with Monica. Don't listen to her. Just come to my house instead. The whole day with just the two of us. Doesn't that sound wonderful? Wow, there's really something wrong with me, isn't there? But you know what? I don't care anymore. I've never felt this good in my whole life. Just being with you is a far greater pleasure than anything I could imagine. I'm addicted to you. 'Cause you're toxic. It feels like I'm going to die if I'm not breathing the same air as you. 'Cause you're toxic. Doesn't it feel nice to have someone care about you so much and change the music all the time and breathe down my frickin' neck? You stopped the music. Like you knew I was complaining about it. Okay, now you started it again, so it was just looping. Okay, to have someone who wants to revolve their entire life around you. I had a girlfriend like this in high school, and it was kind of creepy. And actually, no, it wasn't my girlfriend who was doing that. It was me, and it was creepy, and I didn't like it, and it wasn't right, and I did not do that. And I ended up breaking up with her because I knew that I couldn't dedicate my entire life to that person. So Yuri, you're not doing this right, and you're not doing yourself any favors, because you are getting way too close, way too fast, and you have not asked. But if it feels so good, then why doesn't it feel more and more that something horrible is going to happen? Because something horrible is going to happen, because Monica is letting this ride. Which means that she knows that something bad's going to happen to you, because she hates you right now. And Monica's the one with the most knowledge out of all of us, so if she's letting it ride and she hates you, it's gonna hit you hard. Maybe that's why I tried stopping myself at first, but the feeling is too strong now. I don't care anymore, Moonin. I have to tell you, I'm madly in love with you. It feels like every inch of my body, every drop of blood in me is screaming your name. I don't care what the consequences are anymore. I don't care if Monica is listening. Please, Moonin, just know how much I love you. I love you so much that I even touch myself with the pen I stole from you. I just want to pull your skin open and crawl inside of you. I want you all to myself, and I will be only yours. Doesn't that sound perfect? Tell me, Moonin. Tell me you want to be my lover. Do you accept my confession? Do you want... What answer is correct here? I don't know. I should have saved it, because I'm scared. I can't. Again, I can't. This is the same thing that happened with Sayori, and I can't. Because this is not what I want. This is not something that I'm willing to accept. I'm not willing to let her destroy herself in her obsessiveness to be with me, and I think it's already too late for that. Perfect time for you to skip the beat, too. So, prepare for jump scares or anything like that. Get your batten down the hatches, because we about to dive into some really weird stuff. She's just laughing. She's just laughing and staring at me and... stabbing herself multiple times. Okay. And she died. And I think even if you said yes, she would probably stab herself from too much happiness. I guess. And now her words are going nutso, and it's great, and I love it, and I hate all of this. And her voice doesn't work anymore. Or her confession is being scribbled over. Monica, are you doing this? Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yep. 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 Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yep. Yep. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Whatever you say. I have no idea what you're saying, Yuri, because I can't understand this. And I'm really sad. Because you really shouldn't have done this. Excuse me. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Is she actually moving, or is this just a continued, very long confession? Please don't pick that up and stab me. That would be very bad. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep. Yep. More glitchy stuff, more glitchy stuff. I can't read this. And I don't know... Does this just keep going? Please, eventually talk normally again, please. I would like to hear something in your real voice, instead of either something that Monica scribbled in or something weird. I don't know. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. If this was Monica's doing, then she's really screwed up. Because she wants people to rely on her. To be for her, not for themselves. And even so, if this was Monica, I don't know. Or if this was just Yuri, I don't know which it is. And that's what annoys me so much about this game, is because I don't know whether or not this was her on her own, and so therefore I'm supposed to take this seriously and actually believe and be able to say something about suicide and about that. And I don't know about that, and I don't know how. Because I don't know if this was her or if it was somebody else pulling the strings. And the same with Sayori's. I can't say whether or not this is actually a commentary on mental illness or anything. It feels like it's using mentally ill characters as a way to improve the shock factor, or as some sort of exoticism to make us be more intrigued by them or something, because the people who are mentally ill are the other of our time. The people we are scared of, and the people who we find fascinating because they aren't like us. And it's just... And I don't like this. Because this is not... This doesn't feel right. This doesn't feel like it's actually an exploration of people who are mentally ill. It feels like somebody's playing a cheap card to get me invested because... And it's not teaching me anything. It's not teaching me anything about mentally ill people, about people who are mentally ill, about people who do suffer this way. Because it feels like it's just pulling a cheap card. Especially when it does this. Because I don't understand. And there's nothing that I can understand here. Or maybe that's the point. I don't know. And it just keeps going. And it just keeps going. And it just keeps going. What is this? Welcome to the Literature Club. It's always been a dream of mine to make something special out of the things I love. Now that you're a club member, you can help me make that dream come true in this cute game. Every day is full of chit-chat and fun activities with all of my adorable and unique club members. I refer to them as mine because I'm very possessive. Sayori and the useful bundle of sunshine whose values happiness the most. Natsuki, and it just keeps going. It's the advertisement from their frickin' Will you promise to spend the most time with me? Will you promise to spend the most time with me? Will you promise? Will you promise? Will you promise to spend the most time with me? Otherwise, all of the people who you know and love will die. Because it... Oh. Well, it changed color, and it's like she kept on talking all the way till sunset. This is such a long thing. Is it just keep on going? Yep. Nope. It's not actually going longer. Settings. Hi, Monica. How are you? Mm-hmm. There is the skip button, but I don't want to hit it because I'm worried that she might come out of this haze and say something that's actually noteworthy. And yet, all I'm seeing is continued garbled nonsense. And now it's night, and we're going to be sitting here all frickin' night until people come back in the morning or the afternoon to see me sitting beside a dead body. And she just keeps on talking and keeps on going, and Natsuki's going to scream, and it's going to be terrible, and Monica is going to laugh. Because that's just what I think Monica would do, because she let it ride to this point. I refuse to believe that this is my fault. I didn't have a choice outside of just turning the game off and not playing it. And that doesn't feel like a choice that matters in this game. I don't think I could avoid this. And it just keeps going. It just keeps going. And I want to put the blame on somebody else, probably Monica, because I think that it's her fault. And she just keeps on going. Just keeps on going. I'm gonna keep clicking here until eventually something happens. Because I don't really want to leave this. Because there might be something here, and I'm worried that something might not. Yep. She's not moving. And I don't know. I don't know what this is. And I don't know what this is. And I can't know what this is unless it's somewhere else. Morning has come. Blood on the knife has started. Every blood is started to dry. And I'm still here, kneeling beside her dead or dying corpse. And she's still talking. And I don't know whether or not I don't want to know what this was trying to say. Because I feel like Monica was really involved in this one. And I'm really concerned. Yeah? And I don't know if there's anything actually here. I don't know if there's a secret way to translate this sort of black text. Like, from what I know, there isn't. Nope. Yep, and nothing else is happening. And the help button didn't seem to actually give me any help. It's just controls and accessing game files stuff. And she's still here, and it's still going, and it's still... Are they gonna come back? Does this go on all weekend? Oh yeah, it was the weekend. So she's just going to sit here, chatting with me. Yep, it's the next night. Alright. I'm just going to accelerate this until we find something of note. Because I'm tired of trying to commentate over a dead body. Because that's kind of the thing. I can't. There's nothing for me here to commentate over. It's just there. It's just there, bald-faced on the screen. We'll be back. She even looks a bit like Homura. Another day of this. You fucking... You... Okay, I'm just gonna pause right here. These jerks, the people who developed this game, I checked the files in vague hopes of finding something. And they had the audacity to put in a little file that I can't do anything with, but it's called Have a Nice Weekend. The fucking bastards. This should be the last day. Oh. They've arrived. I skipped the first one accidentally. Well, I never left Natsuki. I'm sorry. Oh. Oh. She laughs. Well, that's a shame. Wait, were you here the entire weekend, Moonin? Oh jeez. I didn't realize the script was broken that badly. I'm super sorry. It must have been pretty boring. I'll make it up to you, okay? Just give me a sec. OS remove characters, Yuri. Yep, I checked the characters files and they're gone. She really broke it this time. You really broke it this time. Alright, so we'll see what Monica is actually doing next episode. Bye.